Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And there's breaking news in the college football world. Texas and Oklahoma have just left the SEC, confirmed today. I saw it a couple of minutes ago. So means that Alabama and Auburn would likely move to the East Division, and then what? Sorry, and then what? Hey, DC Blog saying coming to the stream, and then Missouri moves to the West along with the incomers of Oklahoma and Texas, and then according to this, the Pac-12 has contacted already Baylor, Texas Tech, and TCU to join the conference, and it just saw Oklahoma State maybe. Hey, Jose Maldonado, if you come to stream. Hey, NLR. Yes, the Big 12 is dead, and well, the Pac-12 is going to be, so maybe, let's see. So the conference is going to pretty much fall apart. It's official now that Oklahoma and Texas is going to leave, and then you're going to have and then Kansas already contacted the Big Ten. So if Kansas joins the Big Ten, that would be really good for the basketball. I also saw that we could possibly get Baylor, TCU, and Texas Tech, which that would be a pretty good addition. And then the divisions would be all right, yeah, trivia tomorrow probably. So the divisions, if we get, let's just say we get TCU, Baylor, Texas Tech, and Boise State. So the divisions would be the North would be the 6 teams in the North plus Boise State and Colorado, and the South is the current South teams. Wait, no, wait, let me think this through. So there's 6, and then so the current South teams, right, which are 5, plus the 3 newcomers from the Big 12. So I'm going to make a graphic later, hopefully, and then I'm going to share it on Discord if you're on there. But anyway, that is what is happening right now. So so this is what's going to happen. This is what's happening in the college football world right now. So I'm doing this because let's see. But yeah, it's official by now. I just saw a tweet that says, let's see, and well, yeah, everyone's according to my notifications, I already got someone else. So the Big 12 can rest in peace. I hope we get Oklahoma State. That would be a really good addition, in my opinion, because I really think I think the Pac needs to take a good chance on this opportunity. Well, why don't we don't have anyone in the stream? That's weird. That's weird. We don't have anyone on the stream. Maybe because I don't know, honestly. But anyway, we have one person there. Anyway, let's see. Well, yeah, pretty much. Like I said, again, yes, the Big 12 is dead. Yes. Hey, Fag, you think you're coming to the stream? After the stream, I guess you can do a game. Yeah, Notre Dame and West Virginia is what's going to happen. We're going to do probably Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, Baylor, and TCU. That's what I hope to get. ACC is going to get Notre Dame and West Virginia. SEC, we already know what they're going to get. And Big 10, they're going to get Kansas and Iowa State. Kansas State is actually the only team remaining, so they go to the American. So that's sad for them. Okay, let's see. See what else. Oh, now you're not gonna get Penn State. Yes, it's official. I think that's your only option if you're gonna want to stay Power 5. If you don't want to go back to the Mountain West or go to the American, Honestly, that's what your choices are. You're not gonna pull Penn State. You're not gonna pull Penn State at all. On like they're already in the Big Ten, and they logically are should be in the Big Ten. So I don't think you should pull them. Hey, Cash Austin, that you're coming to stream. Yes, it is official. So let's see. Now, what I think is going to happen, well, maybe what I think is going to happen is that's going to be four power fours because it's power four now, and it would be super conferences of 16 teams each to get to 64 power five teams. So I think that's what's going to happen, and I'm going to be making a graphic for that later today, I think. So let's see. Like, I think that's what's going to happen, honestly, with so Missouri to the west, Alabama and Auburn to the east, and then you have, let's see, and then you have the rest, and then you have fastest conference gets the next team, I guess. So that's what I think is going to happen. And well, speaking of other sports, basketball, the Pac-12 could overtake the ACC overnight because it's going to happen because that's the only logical thing. That's the only logical thing that can happen, really, because here's the thing. Alabama and Auburn are going to move to the east, and then you have Missouri is going to move to the west because they're more western than every other team in the east itself. So they're going to do that. And like I was saying, in basketball terms, I think like the Pac-12 can overtake the ACC overnight. Let's see, and also probably, well, actually we're already above the SEC, but like maybe the Big Ten if we can get those 14 that previously mentioned, and maybe Kansas, but Kansas already in contact with the Big Ten. Yeah. They're probably going to go to the East because, they're probably going to go to the East Division because Texas and Oklahoma are going in and they need to move someone. So they're going to move Alabama and Auburn, then move Missouri to the West. So your new division opponents would be everyone who's in the East right now plus Auburn, pretty much. So you would play Georgia, Tennessee, who we already play anyway, Florida, Vandy, South Carolina. So you play Georgia, Florida. Like, here's the thing. They're already in the Big Ten, so I don't think they're going to get them. I don't think you're going to get them because they're already in the Big Ten, and the Big Ten doesn't have the Big 12's problems. So I don't think that's going to actually happen. But yeah, Alabama would be playing Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina, Vanderbilt, and Auburn. Those would be their 7 division opponents. And then they would play, I don't know how they're doing crossover. There's still the option of the pod, There's still the option of the pods where you do, there's going to be 4, 4, 4, and 4 for each unit, like 4, 4, 4, and 4 for each, like, let's say division. No, they're not going to continue. No, I don't think the SEC will allow them to continue Longhorn Network. Yeah, they would have to play South Carolina unless they do the pod format, which I previously said earlier. Wait, I can't see much of the chat because it's oh, never mind. They're probably just gonna put the Longhorn Network for Texas games, and the rest is gonna be SEC games probably. So So I think that's what's gonna happen. Then probably Kansas State to the American, honestly, because they're the only team that I don't really see going anywhere, making any moves to go anywhere. Because again, Penn State is in a good spot right now where they are in the Big Ten. Maybe they go to the ACC to play Pitt, if anything, to have probably have the rivalry with Penn State and Pitt back. Clemson to the American, of course, to the American. No, we should put Chattanooga and Citadel and the rest of the Big 12 is dead. They're pretty much just so this is what's going to happen, right? So Texas and Oklahoma are going to go to the SEC, correct? So after that, every other conference is going to try to make talks with any team of the Big 12 because the Big 12 is just dead. So they're probably going to, like, for example, the Pac-12 already contacted. Yes, they're going to the SEC. So, like, they're pretty much going to say what Citadel there. So pretty much, let's say, for example, other conferences are going to try to contact teams from the Big 12 because it's dead. So, like, for example, the Pac-12 already contacted Baylor and TCU. Let's say what else? All right. So, like, the Big 10 already contacted Kansas. So that's interesting, in my personal opinion. But, like, yeah, the Big 10 contacted Kansas. So I think that's for basketball more than anything. I'm not really sure, but, like, yeah, they contacted Kansas. So UTEP and then the Citadel. Well, yes, even the Citadel, the greatest teams of all time, but I don't really know if they're going to, actually. So, like, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. And, well, so group of fives, the American is probably going to be a Power 5 if the conference thing did not, if the super conference thing did not happen. I think Ohio State is going to win that one because it's in the shoe house, and as well, Oregon basically got robbed because they couldn't host a game. So it's going to be in the shoe. This is going to be in the shoe house probably. And, well, actually, yes, it's going to be in the shoe house because that's Ohio State's where they play. So, like, I think Ohio State's going to win, honestly. So let's see. Oklahoma State is decent enough to be Power 5, but their location did not help them. Iowa State is probably going to go to the Big 10 after this. If Iowa State doesn't make any attempt to go to the Big 10, then they're just dead. They're probably going to go to the American if the Big 10 did not take them, because that's the only logical place. If the Pac-12 decides to contact them, there's where things get interesting, in my opinion, because if the Pac-12 contacts, oh, yes, we did. We did contact Iowa State. They may go to the Big 10. Actually, the Big 12 is just dead, so technically they're the only, remaining. So let's see. Give me a second. Okay, so, like, yeah, so there's the Wildcats. So, like, probably gonna take, Iowa State. Like, here's the thing: it's the Pac-12, the Big 10, or the American, because we contacted Iowa State, and so according to a tweet, we contacted Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, Kansas State, and Iowa State, and if we get all of them, they would be in division with Arizona State, Arizona, Utah, and Colorado. So, and then the Pacific teams, which we would get a harder division probably than what we already have. We would have to play USC, Oregon in the same division every year. We would get as well Washington in the same division. But Iowa State, they have to contact a P5 and make a deal now, because if not, they're going to go to the American, and it's going to hurt them a lot, honestly. So let's see. Okay, but yeah. So let's see. Honestly, that's what I think is good. But I hope they do not go to the American. But, like, if we can we get Iowa State? If we can get Iowa State, that's a huge conference plus, in my opinion. Like, so see. Like, yeah, weird stuff. Well, no, it's not ruined. It's just that weird stuff is happening. Yeah, NIL, like, Bryce Young is a millionaire now, pretty much. Bryce Young is a millionaire, Yeah, it's a done deal. They're not even gonna wait until next week, because technically next week was pretty much when the media deal was over. So it's pretty much done. For your West Virginia, I think they're gonna go to the ACC. Well, you actually have to try to go to the ACC, because if not, you're going to end up group of 5 unless the Big 10 Tensino. Big Cinco deal, but yes, the NIL has made pretty much Bryce Young a millionaire, and I don't know if you Yagalele has signed already with someone. Yeah, West Virginia belongs in the coast conference. I do not know how well they got in the Big 12 because the ACC did not take them last time, but let's see. Just looking for any stays on this matter. Oh, he's working with that. All right. Yeah, this hurts South Carolina quite a lot. Yeah, Sam Howell, Spencer Rattler is also working on pretty much every pop name is gonna work on a deal now and make millions in college because let's see. Nope, I haven't seen anything about this yet, but yeah, we're trying to get pretty much everyone. I don't think we're gonna touch Baylor or TCU, but I thought we would contact them, but I didn't think we would touch them because of their religious affiliations, because the conference did not take BYU for the exact same reason. But yeah, this is gonna start a lot of chaos and just it's gonna spin everything towards weirdness and stuff like that. But then they won't go winless, but they're probably gonna get 4 wins at max in that division. Really? All right, let me check him. He's an American basketball player for. Oh, so North Carolina. Oh yeah, all right. I wonder how much money Juzang has made already, because he deserves quite a lot of bank already, and not to be biased. But speaking of that, I imagine. Let's see. Wow, we have 7 viewers. Thank you to the people who are in here. They are probably gonna do that. So, and UCLA got their new Jordan Brand uniform, so that's cool. Let's see. Let me see. Pac-12 expansion. Our new commissioner is George Kilovkov, but okay. Let's see what's already happened. So that we would listen to teams seeking a new place, and we would be. Let's see. I'm just looking at stuff that I'm just looking for. Let's see what the Pac-12 has said on the matter for getting teams according to commissioner right now. So looking for stuff for football and basketball, which is good. That's good. And the Olympic sports, which is still okay. We still dominate that. We still dominate that quite a lot. Still know that. We don't have any deals expiring now, so we're pretty much going to keep every single team that we have right now in the conference, plus whatever we can add. Yeah, it's going to come to the point where the SEC championship is going to decide. Well, it actually already is, but we're going to see the SEC championship become more significant than the national championship. Not in that case, but what I mean, the SEC championship is the biggest factor possible to determine who will play and who has a chance to play in the national championship, especially before the 12-team playoff comes into play. And that's what I can see happening right now, in my opinion. Let's see what. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see. I'm looking for. No, I don't see anything yet about. Yeah, CA Sports in the making. I'm probably making it now. I already put everyone. they're probably going to make, since it's EA, they're probably going to keep the Big 12, even though by 2023 it's already gone. But like, they're still probably going to keep the Big 12 to keep things simple and not do work, so let's see. Give me a second. But like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Let's see what else. I found a Baylor article about this right now, so just reading it. And let's see, like on yes, they're going. Of course, they will. They're going to the SEC pretty much. So the deal is pretty much done. So the deal is pretty much done. So and like the deal is pretty much done. Texas A&M couldn't stop them. Missouri, I think they also voted no, but like everyone else voted yes. So it wouldn't happen. So they would be able to leave. So let's see. Yeah, but like I just saw this. Looking for more stuff about this. Hey, Redditors, thank you for coming to the stream. So, nope, the most recent thing's from 2 hours ago, so I haven't seen anything yet. Okay. Let's see, because honestly, though, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge thing to see once it actually... It's going to be a huge thing to see if we can win this realignment, because I think we have a chance to poach a lot of teams. Nope, nothing yet. So let's see. This is one and done. Okay. Probably gonna keep this up for another 8 minutes and then end it because I'm gonna be watching another stream because someone else is streaming right now. So, and I'm looking for other news about because I'm trying to see I'm trying to see stuff about this because this is going to be a spin into chaos really soon. Okay. Okay. No, hopefully that's not going to be SEC. Texas is not going to do that well. Honestly, they've already gone 8-4 and 75 every year in the Big 12. So there's probably going to be 2 SEC teams and the Big 10 and ACC team. That's what I honestly think is going to happen. Not really sure though. I just saw a picture real quick. Wait. Wait. Okay. Yep. Okay. Give me a second. I found a picture on Twitter, which says, according to this, the Pac-12 or the Pac-16, we would have Texas Tech and TCU. Wait. Is this your Big 12? So they made whatever this which is not going to happen. But if it does, then okay. ACC gets Notre Dame and West Virginia. Yeah, that's obvious. Big Ten gets Iowa State, Kansas. Um, that's the Big 16. The Pac 16, we get Boise State, TCU, Texas Tech, and what? So we get Boise State, TCU, Texas Tech, and I don't wait because okay, so these teams are the same. Oh, and BYU. I didn't see BYU there, but yeah, maybe BYU. And then SEC, of course, gets this, and well, this is what's gonna happen. So the Big 16, well, this looks like a pity cry from the Big 16 because what if should it exist? Because this is basically okay. We're gonna see what we can get to rescue the conference. Sure. All right. Yeah, TCU versus UCLA. That would actually be a pretty good. That would actually be really good now that I think of it. Yeah, I'm gonna let people on. So give me a second. A little bit. So there's the link if you want to join. Let's see. Yeah, so there's the link. All right. Hey, CRC, thank you for coming to the stream.
What's up?
Hey, Redder.
Hey.
Just saw Sports Surf in a different video said, what if ACC gets App State and Coastal? SEC expands to 22 and gets South Alabama, Georgia State, and Southern, Arkansas State, Troy, Louisiana. Big 12 takes Louisiana, Monterey, Texas State. That's funny.
Wasn't Kevin Harris the second leading rusher in the SEC last year?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Behind Najee? Yeah, it was behind Najee.
Right. So, wait.
That's why I call him underrated.
Yeah.
He could be South Carolina's best player going into next year.
People overlook him because he's on South Carolina.
Honestly, speaking of the realignment thing, I agree with almost all of this. Give me a second. So, I agree with almost all of this, but the Big 12 is probably going to be dead. Instead of this, we're just going to get the ACC, Big 16, Pac 16, and SEC. We're not going to get the Big 16. But if it does happen, then good for them. But they're obviously the worst Power 5, Yes, it's official. So, what are your thoughts on the possible Big 16 if that was going to happen,
No.
I don't think that
would be a horrible division.
I meant, do you think that could possibly happen? I don't think it will because it'll.
I don't think either. I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
What about the AAC?
Yeah. Give me a sec. The AAC, yeah, probably the AAC is gonna be. All right, sounds good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm just looking at other stuff because in Discord there's something. So give me a second.
Wait, why does Texas want to join the SEC? They'll really make them
for money, pretty much. It's gonna be money, even though they're gonna suck.
Oh, yeah.
The conference that I showed, that was the Big 16 if it were to happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think Sarkisian might want to come into the SEC as Texas. I don't think he's making that decision now. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wait, so the Big 10 would turn into the Big 16?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, you're probably gonna do Pac-12. We get to play we get to play every year, so that would be a good if we can make a preview for every single year, that would be fun. Since we get to play every single year, that would be pretty good.
Sorry, guys.
No, they would only play LSU and Bama, Georgia once every 3 years, maybe, because Bama and Auburn are going to the East, actually. So they only have to play LSU every
Wait,
single
how
year.
often would Alabama play LSU?
Like, how often would Alabama play LSU? Probably they're going to be a protected rival, but once every 3 years, I think. I don't know, but probably they're going to be a protected rival. Probably they're going to be a protected rival. I don't know,
I want
though.
to kick their butts every year.
Like, that's why I
what they
said maybe
did.
they're going to be a protected rival, so you play them anyway. So every year, but not sure.
After what they did to us, that just gave us motivation.
Yeah.
After
Give me a
saying that
second.
in our own
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah, give me a second, please.
If Oklahoma and Alabama match up, that would be a pretty good matchup.
Alabama would win because Oklahoma's been beating on easy competition.
Honestly, Oklahoma's defense has gotten better, so maybe they put up a fight. Texas is going to get blown out, though.
Yeah. Oklahoma. I
Like
think,
Oklahoma's been, probably.
Hey, Sporter.
What's up?
His sports are, so we were just talking about, yeah, sure. Give me a second. Dang it, I lost the Twitter page, but let me bring it back up. Okay, yes, I found it. So, by the way, ignore my Discord page because that's for another server. So this is loading, but once it finishes loading, here's the possible realignment, except the Big 16, which is not going to happen. So here's the ACC. This is accurate. Big 10, this is also accurate. This is not accurate at all. This could happen, but BYU's further religious affiliations is not going to get in. But if it does, if they do, then that's good. And the SEC, this is obvious. So this is what the picture is. The Big 16 is not going to happen unless they do the AAC 16 teams instead. But like honestly, I don't
That's an
think.
easy
Oh, you
division
left the
for
stream for a
Oklahoma.
second.
All right, what's up? I'm back.
Like you
That
left
would
the
be an easy division for Oklahoma.
Give me a second. I'm just talking to someone on another stream. No, not in another stream, in Discord. So, that's the graphic I showed you.
So the thing with Texas is they're going to come in and they're going to be a big time brand. They're going to help the SEC grow the attention, and that's really all the SEC is looking for.
Yeah.
Because they're loaded, and now they're just
Yeah.
looking to expand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
big brand.
They're going from loaded to really loaded.
Yeah, seriously.
How the Big 12 doesn't really have anyone but Iowa State.
Or
Iowa State's going to go to the
team.
Big
Who was
10
that?
or the
Yeah,
Pac-12.
I think Iowa State's probably Big 10 or AAC would be
Big
my
10
guess.
Maybe coming to
That could
stream.
happen.
So, if the Iowa State needs to act fast, pretty much, because they wanted to vote against Texas going in, but now that Texas is in, they can't do anything. So if they would be just dumb if they leave, though. So,
Yeah, there have to be I think it's 3 more SEC teams that have to vote
Texas,
against it.
Texas A&M and Missouri voted no, and I think that those were the only teams that voted no.
Mm-hmm. But it has to be 3 or 4 to
I
actually.
mean, I'm just gonna give my thoughts. I think it's gonna be I don't think it's good for the sport, but I do think it's gonna be really entertaining. But
Yeah, that makes
honestly,
sense.
I don't think they should join. I think they should just keep it how it is. I don't think we should move to like the Super Four or just big conferences because now that Texas and Oklahoma are gonna move, there's gonna be other good teams that are gonna want to move too, and it's just gonna escalate quickly. Where good teams only want to play good teams, and it's not going to be balanced. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I will say, I think it'll balance out the SEC a little bit when it comes to recruiting and stuff.
And then the rest is going to be dispersed completely since.
Safety-wise.
Because A&M's the only team in the SEC from Texas, and they get all the Texas SEC recruits.
Yeah.
Now, if Texas comes in, they're basically kind of, I don't know if you call it splitting their recruits, but sort of. Because that's my thoughts.
All right. All right, that's cool.
So what do you guys think the ACC is going to get? Because I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to pull Notre Dame.
You should be able to pull Notre Dame. You should get West Virginia.
Yeah, I think
least.
y'all should get West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia. You should get West Virginia and Notre Dame probably. Or if
I don't
not
think
Notre
there's any
Dame,
Notre
then
Dame.
probably if you don't get Notre Dame, then Cincinnati would be a good option, even though they're not part of this whole thing. If you get Cincinnati, that would be cool.
I'm curious. Is any Big Ten? Are we gonna get any new Big Ten teams if like the Big 12 disperses?
Big Ten, Iowa State, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the ACC is going to
Kansas.
steal Penn State. I'm calling it right now.
Like the
That'd be
Big
great.
Ten, Kansas already contacted the Big Ten, so you know.
Kansas, I don't.
Yeah,
They're
all they got is basketball.
Yeah,
It's true.
Kansas might be worse than Vanderbilt.
Probably.
okay. So Texas, no, I don't think they're gonna. Well, it's gonna be weird. It's honestly gonna be really weird. See what happens there. So
I would think for all like 2021, 2022 sports, I think that they'll probably remain in the Big 12.
yeah.
Can you show
especially
the graphic again?
Yeah, because the schedule's already made and everything, unless they're going to change it.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I just removed someone to add you because it only allows 6 people without the premium function, which I can't
Well, I
add.
can-
So
Y'all want someone else in?
yeah. So
Sure.
Chris, your microphone's off. right
Yeah.
now.
That's all. Can you show the graphic with all the conferences? Well, they
Okay.
the mock.
Yeah,
I mean, I
sure.
don't think it's gonna turn out the way that they have it, but it's just interesting to look at.
Yeah. Okay. It's loading. Okay, here it is. So this
Yeah,
is
that's-
what it is. This looks pretty cool.
I would like that.
Except like this, like the Big 16 is not going to happen. Like that isn't realistic to happen because the conference is
What
pretty
they
much
have?
going to.
Yeah.
But like the rest is pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool if they can throw like I don't know where in the world. Isn't Army in like the New York or something?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, Army is West Point is in New York. Yes.
It'd be cool if they can get like Army and Navy and Air Force all in the same conference. But like I think the
Yeah,
only way they
you're
could do that is if they were like
Yeah, Army,
independent.
Navy, and Air Force. That would be really cool. Then you're right. So
Yeah, I like that
actually,
conference.
maybe the ACC pulls Army if they don't get Notre Dame or something, or Cincinnati, or something like that, because they should get West Virginia at least.
I think
I think,
maybe
I think
like,
it'd be good for the ACC to pull like Army or something. I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I think where was Cincinnati on there?
Cincinnati was in the Big 16.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. I mean, I
And-
feel like the Big Ten should give some consideration to Cincinnati.
Yeah, but like here's the thing though, the logical move is Iowa State, and the Kansas
Yeah.
already contacted them. So
I think they need Iowa State.
yeah, they need Iowa State. Kansas just to be the best conference ever. in
Yeah,
basketball.
that would give Iowa and Iowa State like an extra spot on their schedule too. That'd be
Yeah.
kinda cool for them.
Yeah, that's right.
Where
And
do Wise go?
They'd be in the same divisions, so it's interesting there. Oh, and so according to this, Purdue would move to the East Division. We would get UCLA, TCU, and UCLA Texas Tech every year, and actually, and Boise State finally gets in the Pac-12 after years of speculation and stuff like that. Because I remember since like 2006, something they tried to get in or something, like they were rumored to get in, but you know,
Wait, where is Boise State? What conference?
Mountain
No.
West.
They're in the Mountain West right now, and they would move to the Pac-12 according to this graphic here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
They used to be good.
Yeah. Like Boise State it was and is still really good, but fallen from their title contention aspirations quite a bit. The last couple of the last couple of years. I'm gonna retweet this so people can see it. Let's see.
Cincinnati would really like to go a Power 5 conference, so in the rankings they get respect.
Yeah.
So I think they would
Yeah, I
really
think
like it.
Big Ten would make a lot of sense there.
Yeah.
Or ACC if Notre Dame decides to remain an independent, which in that case they only screw themselves over because
Yeah,
Like,
Notre Dame's
if
gonna
you-
stay stubborn.
So if you look
Cincinnati,
Yeah, like Notre
Cincinnati
Dame,
has a good team.
here's the thing though. If Notre Dame stays independent, they just pretty much screw themselves over because the super conferences are happening. So like they're gonna be left out if they say no to this probably last opportunity they have to join the ACC. But that's what
I don't think they should. I mean, they can just schedule people like they always do. I don't really think there's still a point for Notre Dame. I mean, all you get is the conference championship.
That's like the thing is this is their last chance to join the ACC before the super conferences happen, and once that happens, no one is going to ask for them ever again. So like this is their last chance if they want to, join or not to join a conference. Is their last decision time, So that's what it is.
Cincinnati's a good team though, so they should be. Wait, where is it have them going?
Cincinnati, according to this, they would go to the Big 16, which is probably not going to happen. But I think they should go to the ACC or Big 10, something.
So if they do, they could be pretty good, but not like as good.
Yeah.
What's your Twitter called?
Let me check. My Twitter is sorry. Sorry, just gonna go to my profile is at Jose Mal and then 1588470.
Yeah.
Probably gonna change the name though to my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I see
Uh-huh.
it.
It's also on his Discord bio.
Oh yeah, it's in my Discord bio, so you can check. I should have said that instead, probably, but yeah, so probably should have said that instead of giving, But yeah, there's the picture.
Think about Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina, I don't really know where they're gonna go if they decide to go anywhere. They're
I
probably
don't
not.
feel like Coastal Carolina is big enough. Like they just joined like the FBS like not too long ago.
Yeah, they won't have the money and
Which means they're
can't.
gonna be like after this. There's not gonna be after this. After like this realignment period where teams start grabbing teams and where a conference start grabbing teams and whatever, there's probably not going to be a realignment period for a long time. So Coastal is doomed to stay stuck in the Sun Belt no matter how good they could be in the future, pretty much. So if you don't change now, you're gonna stay in your conference for quite a while.
Oh,
Like prepare to get cozy because you're gonna stay there for a while.
People got to give UTEP those connections. Speaking seriously, we should probably put UTEP in the SEC though, along with the Citadel. Wait, or they can go in like the Big 16. They can make it the Big 18 and add in UTEP and TSA. That's what. Okay.
Wait, is Oral Roberts making a football team?
They should. I remember making a video when Oregon State was like up 8-6 against Loyola, and it was minute 12. Like 8 minutes had already passed of the first half,
Oh, wow.
and it was only 8-6. So I made a video saying Loyola Chicago's football team now, and they were losing to Oregon State, and then Oregon State was destroying them. So,
The big problem with this is after like the SEC, the Big Ten, ACC, like we're gonna have 3 or 4 massive conferences, and after that, there's gonna be no significance
Do you think
to
they'll start-
anything.
it's like college football is going to become Power 5 and the rest. So if you're not Power 5 fan, you can just not watch. Like that's pretty much,
What do y'all think of the expansion for the playoffs?
Not sure.
I don't like
I don't think it's like
No, I don't like it.
I think it should be less.
I think
teams.
I like it, but I get like I understand people who say it should be 8 instead, but I kind of like it.
And especially now with Texas and Oklahoma, the SEC is literally going to have like eight teams in the college football playoff. It's just going to be the SEC playoffs.
Like,
I mean,
here's the thing, like pretty much
though.
because of the super conference, like here's the thing, because of the super conference, it's gonna be Power 4, and then the rest is irrelevant. Like if you're a Group of 5 fan, just bandwagon a Power
Yeah,
5.
I don't think but that's the bad thing. Like, if they do these super conferences, like I doubt like the Group of 5 is gonna get any attention at all because they've got like, with these super conferences, if you win your conference, that means you're really good. So
Yeah.
it's
So,
gonna
like,
be hard to, convince the committee.
I think we're gonna see a lot of Group of 5 fans bandwagon Power 5s for a really long time. So like that's what I think is gonna happen unless you're like really, 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 really loyal to your team
Do you
for
think
whatever
people
reason.
are gonna say
So,
Alabama's bad? No, I doubt it. But like they're gonna have tougher competition now, but Alabama still should be amazing.
yeah. All right. All right. So,
I mean, Alabama had tough competition, but it's even tougher.
yeah. Not everyone's gonna get harder. The max is 6 people on the stream at the same time. More people can join the waiting room, but like it's a max of 6 people at the time on this stream itself. But more people can wait in the waiting room technically, and I can just adjust who is on the stream and stuff like that. But yeah, it's 6 people at max. So again, like the Group of 5 is going to become irrelevant after this. I'm sorry to every Group of
Wait,
5.
there's a slot available.
Yeah. Sec. Yeah, sec.
Who left?
CRC.
CRC.
Now he's back again because he had an internet problem, I guess. So like, or won't let me join. Join in and then I can replace you for someone who.
So I'm curious, like when is this gonna like start? Like when are these like Texas and Oklahoma gonna actually join and start playing against these SEC like teams? Because like they're saying like 2024, 2025, and then I'm hearing that they're joining right now. I'm really confused.
Probably in the next couple of weeks because next week the TV, well, not TV rights since those are in 2025 or something, but like let me see, let me find where it was said. Like the media deal ends in the next couple of weeks, so it could be now.
I mean, like it's already pretty far into like the summer. Like we're about to get started with the season in like a month. And it's crazy. Like, are they gonna like just have to change your schedule like that?
I would think that they'll start competing in the SEC next year, like 2022 season. That's what I would think, just because we're so close to this season.
So they'll just stay in the Big 12 for this year?
I
I think
guess.
that's what they should do.
So like maybe let me check though.
Because we're just too close to the season for them to play in the SEC this year.
I'm gonna Google that now.
Yeah, we're too close to season schedules already.
Yeah, you
It
can't
doesn't
just
give,
change
it doesn't
your
give me
schedule
anything.
right now.
It doesn't give me anything about them joining. Ironically, in 10 years ago, actually 11, Oklahoma was 30 minutes away from being a Pac-12 team, and now they're going to be a SEC team, which is and it's so much different now situation. But I do remember that Oklahoma and OK State were 30 minutes away from joining.
Wait, how were they 30 minutes away?
Like in 2011, simultaneously, Texas said no because the Longhorn Network didn't work, and then Oklahoma I don't think they didn't want to join after that. So like they were 30 minutes away, and a yes from Texas probably from joining the conference, because after Texas said no, it kind of ruined the whole plan pretty much.
All right, Tom, would you happen to watch Golden Blue Dude?
Yeah, I do. I do watch him.
I watch him as well.
Yeah, I think it. I said he was live earlier, I think. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Let's see.
What are the other Big 12 teams like that could go somewhere? Like I'm trying. I don't know that many big. I know Big 12 teams. I can't think of more.
West Virginia, the ACC, Iowa State, one of three places, the Pac-12, Big Ten, or like the Pac-12, Big Ten, or American. Let's see, what else? Texas Tech and a couple of other teams could be Pac-12 in the next couple of weeks. Not sure,
I think the Pac-12 and the SEC are really going to sort of win this realignment.
Yeah, like the Pac-12 needs to take this chance. Like they can't let this chance slip. Like after 2010, we can't let another realignment chance slip out of our hands again.
Yeah.
Hmm. A sec.
Elias, why are you not talking? I can see his chats though.
Yeah, Alabama went undefeated. Yes, they did.
I'm interested to see how Texas is going to do this year with Sarkisian.
He was a great
Yeah,
offensive
Steve Sarkisian
coordinator.
is probably going to be. I think he's going to do average or something at Texas. Not really sure,
He's a great offensive guy.
Yeah.
I don't know about the defensive part. He used to be a head coach. Was it USC or something?
Yeah, he was at USC and he was good. We can say until he started drinking and stuff.
Yeah, that was an interesting little couple years.
Like he started to be, he was good until he did all that stuff. So,
And then Alabama got him as their offensive coordinator, and the rest is history.
So according to something on my Discord, it's Jeremy Clark, who's a TCU mod for, I don't know what that mod means technically, is confirming that both Texas and Oklahoma are leaving, and they're talking to the Pac-12 right now. Like TCU is talking to the Pac-12 right now. So
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I'd like to play TCU every year just so I can make a preview.
You know what would be interesting if the conference could kick out, or they can have trades.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting, but they would look like a business, but it would look interesting if you could do that.
In the UCFL, we can.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So. Wow, we have a lot. We had 10 likes this our stream. I was just checking how the stream was doing right now on YouTube. So, let's see. I don't think there's anything else after that. After what we already know, then let me see. I'm gonna check directly Group of 5 to Power 5 if anything. Hope nothing yet, nothing from the Group of 5. But if you're a good group of 5, you need to try to go up to the Power 5 somehow, because if not, you're screwed pretty much for the next tens of years. Because
I can see Cincinnati in the Big Ten and maybe somebody like UCF because they've gained a big following. I can see
UCF,
somebody like them trying to make a jump.
Didn't Auburn's
UCF to
old
the,
head
to
coach
the
go there?
ACC, maybe. Like if the ACC did not get Notre Dame, then maybe UCF to the ACC, so they can. Let's see. I don't know.
I could see UCF in the
Didn't
ACC.
Auburn? Didn't the Auburn old head coach go to UCF?
Yes. Gus Malzahn went to UCF. I think he's going to do good there, but probably he's going to just plan the game against USF and not do anything the rest of the year because that's what he did at Alabama. Plan the game at Auburn. Sorry, plan the game for Alabama and just hope the rest of the season went well. And even then, Alabama still had a winning record against him.
So, like, the question for me right now is like, what's gonna happen to the Big 12? Like, are they gonna disintegrate or they're gonna add on teams?
Probably going to disintegrate because the Big 16 that I saw in the picture isn't realistic, I think. But again, it may. But again, if it does happen, then okay, I guess you know. Let me see. I think I sent the right one. But yes, I did. All right. Yeah, just okay.
See you, Pac-12.
All right, see ya. I'm probably gonna stream in a couple of minutes anyway. So, or in like the next minutes anyways, because I have other stuff to do as well.
So wait, Big Ten's gonna be playing. Yeah, they're gonna be playing 12 games.
Yeah. Ironically, believe it or not, the winner of Ohio State Alabama was going to end up undefeated like Governor. I just realized that, and they would have. Okay, give me a second. Okay.
Who's UCLA's best player on the team?
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
I guess.
It's got to be
believer in
him.
him.
Like, it's got to be him after Feldman left. So,
Probably. If the secondary improves, I think y'all could be probably 8 wins, 9 wins. Reese, I mean, I think it's possible.
Yeah, it could be possible. Honestly, I think we go 8-4 this year. Like I think we lose to LSU. So I think we lose to LSU, Utah, Oregon, and Washington. And we win the rest.
I got you guys at 6 or 7 wins. I forgot.
6 and 7 losing the bowl game or something, right?
I forgot how many wins I had. It was 6 wins or 7 wins. I don't remember.
All right.
Wait, TCU is Big 12, right?
Yeah, I can see it. I think. Give me a second, please.
Then where
Um,
would they go?
Probably Pac-12.
Yeah, probably Pac-12. I think I'm gonna stream. If you want, we can keep chatting on Discord and your server sports or something. I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out.
All right,
See
see
you
ya.
guys.
Adios.
Thanks for everyone watching the stream, everyone.